Hey everybody, I'm doing a video where I tell you about all my experience again, but this time I'm going to include other things that I think may be haunted, and we'll have that there, meter there. This is Queen Mabel, for those of you that don't know. Mabel is the fairy queen, and then there's 10 other fairies with her, and their names are Terry, Ivy, Cooper, Priscilla, Rose, Lily, Crystal, Blake, Luna, and Rocky. And she likes flowers, crystals, candles, plants, and shiny jewelry. So that's Mabel. We've done her a lot in lives, and so we did the Teaching Mabel. So y'all should be familiar with her. This is Timothy. We did the Christmas party with him, so you probably recognize him. But my friend made him that hat and scarf. He was a 12-year-old autistic psychic from Scotland. He was alive in the 1970s. He gets overstimulated very easily, so he's like kind of shy and all that. His favorite colors are red and green because it reminds him of Christmas, and he loves the snow, which he won't be getting here because it's Florida. But one day we'll see snow. His favorite colors, oh, I already said that. He loves TV because we watch a lot of YouTube and TikToks and all that kind of stuff. He loves strawberries, and then he died of a brain aneurysm. Next up is going to be something I think is haunted, but I'm not sure. Alright, this is one of the things we think is haunted. I was given this by my grandfather. It's a Godorino jewelry box. That's pretty much all I know about it, to be honest. This is Quinn. Quinn was 17. She lived in upstate New York in 1505. She had a miscarriage and couldn't live in a world without her kid, so she took her own life. She loves shiny jewelry, amethysts, and jade. And then also in there with her, I put her in there, is baby Rose, which was only a month old, and since she couldn't have her kid in life, I gave her one to take care of. Alright, this is Ryan. He was 21 when he died in a motorcycle accident, but he still likes motorcycles. That's all I really know about him. I don't do much with him, so maybe we'll do something with him soon. Let me know what you think. The mummy plush is Leonard and Shannon. Leonard was 56. He was a clown for kids' birthday parties as well as a small local circus in Ohio. I don't know Shannon's age, but she was his wife, and she couldn't have kids. And from what I could tell, they both died around the same time. One of my old friends gave me this one, so I don't know too much about him. For those of you that haven't been around for long, this is the chair of torture. We've done multiple videos with it. We did it live on Halloween with it. I got this off the side of the road. Someone was getting rid of it, and I picked it up. I brought it home, and then a few years later, found out it was haunted. We found out it was called the chair of torture in Teaching Nita. We've had 3 mediums read it, and one of them actually got an attachment from it. So, yeah, that's that. I wasn't expecting that but she called me, and I was like, okay, well, we'll deal with it. This is Alan. He's actually like the first one I got. Alan died at 8 years old due to an allergic reaction to a bee sting. He loves bubbles, balloons, chocolate milk, and cartoons. There was actually, when I first got him, there was 2 in there, but the other one was like mean to him, so I had to tell him to go. And his name was Chester. if I remember correctly. All right, this is Delilah. The only thing I actually know about her is that she was 27, but she's like the tallest one I have. She's tall, and we talk to her quite often. And I think I've done a teaching Delilah. I'm not actually sure. If not, it's coming soon. This is Candace. She's a werewolf that protects the home. Her first transformation happened when she was 16. She loves amethyst, the moon, and moon water. I gave her a few things. I gave her some amethysts, a selenite, a moon phase ring, and then she has bullet light, which sometimes turns on. This is Alex. She was a 33-year-old psychic medium. She died when her boyfriend kicked her out, and she died from the cold because of that. This is Madeline and Mr. Crooks. Madeline died in a house fire at 9 years old. She loves playing outside and didn't mind getting dirty. Mr. Crooks, also, and his real name is Jimmy, was killed in an accident at the circus, but didn't like to go into details, but I was able to get them, and he was 46. Mr. Crook's chest was crushed by something heavy. I didn't know what crushed him, but I saw his mangled body enough to guess cause of death. While his arms were severely broken, I think he died because a broken rib punctured his lung. In the ring is Macy. She was 16 and she loved cottagecore things like mushrooms, gnomes, and fairies, which is why she's almost always seen or put around with that mushroom. Another thing that I think is haunted is this button. I actually got it in a Dybbuk box I ordered online like a year ago. And obviously I opened it. This was before I started recording. Actually, it would have been 2 years ago. But yeah, it was before I started doing all this. So I didn't keep the box. I just kept the button. This is little Ryan. And all I really know about him is that he is 6. And that's why he's little Ryan. This one's Peter, and just so you know, it's supposed to be like a little ghost plush. But he was a 9-year-old boy from El Paso, Texas, who died by breaking his neck when diving into a river. In that Jason plush is David. I don't talk to him much, mainly because I just kind of let him watch over. But he was 54, and he died from a heart attack. There was a girl named Gemma in here, but we actually helped her move on a few months ago on a live. So she's no longer with us. She does come back to visit, so I will talk about her though. She died in a car crash at 21 years old after she found out her fiance cheated on her. She was a practicing witch. She loves music and singing, and she might have been religious. This one is Carmela. She is 51 years old, and she's from the 1900s. She lives on the outskirts of Ojuela in Durango, Mexico. All right. I got this one in December of the past December that just happened. I haven't figured anything out yet, but I think it's haunted, which is why I got it. So if any of you feel anything, let me know. We'll do something with her soon. All right. This one has a heart, and this one has the moon. The one with the heart is Kelly, who died of lung cancer at 34, and she loved to travel. Nita is a Nottoway Indian from Virginia, and she was 23. And she's the one that we did teaching Nita and found out about the chair of torture. This is Alice. Alice was a 26-year-old girl from the 1800s. She loves adventure even though her parents didn't approve. I don't know how she passed though, so we might try to figure that out soon. Oh, hello. This is Amaranth. She's a fire fairy, and she's passionate and intense. The other fairies are like normal nature fairies, I guess. I don't know the difference really. Okay, well, it started playing music while I was getting this set up, but this is another thing I think might be haunted. Sometimes it plays music on its own. It might just be that because it's like loose and stuff, and it's normally after I move it, so it could be because it's loose, but I got it because I thought it was cool, but it may have something attached to it. This is Wendy. I believe we already did a teaching video for her. She was 47 and died of a heart condition. She had a dress similar to the one Doll has on, which is why she picked this vessel. Yeah, I got her recently too. She's one of my newer ones, so we don't know too much about her or any of them really, but we're learning. There's a lot of them, so it takes time. I got this doll at the same time I got Wendy. I felt something on it, but I haven't talked to it much yet. So we'll have to do that soon as well. This is the last thing. It's the wooden hand mirror. We think from lives that this might be haunted. So that's everything. One thing I forgot to mention with the jewelry box is that we do think it's an old lady and grandma and grandpa spirit, like they're that kind of age. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time.